Hi, Tanika here. So I just wanted to shoot this quick video, really to, I guess, give my why behind why I just chose to be a part of this friends and family share group, and just the understanding that I have behind it. And I know all of us in this group should understand that there's a vast history of Susus, partners, whatever you want to call it, whatever different organizations and companies, communities, cultures have called it. We all have friends and family and share groups at the end of the day. This one is just structured in a way where it allows us to interchange our funds on a rotating cycle so that all of us have the potential to come up. So if you are, if you have a business and you want to have a surge of funds inside of your business without taking out some extenuating loan, without having to pay an extenuating amount of interest on that loan, this is really a way for us to do this collectively. So if you want to kind of expand your home, if you want to release some debt, this is a great way to do it amongst each other and amongst ourselves. So we're sitting here and paying all this excess interest to these companies out here. We know that there have not always been fair practices and with loan companies in our community. Seen it firsthand, helped some people financially firsthand in the past, relieve some of that stuff just because I've seen it. And in our community, we just have to find ways to do something different. And when they started talking about this again, and just understanding the basics of group economics, this is really where we're going. Like we said, there's Koreans that do it. There's, besides people in our community and Jamaicans and the Caribbean people and African people that have done this. I mean, Koreans are doing it, Indians are doing it. They've been doing this stuff for years. So we're getting here to this place now, and I think we want to take our money back. We want to take our interest back that we're paying out of our pocket. So I'm like, anybody that on here that's listening to this, if you've ever bought a home, you know that you're paying 2 times of what that home is probably even worth, just because of the amount of interest that they put on a home. All you're paying up front is the interest, really. You're not paying much, if anything, on the principal to the back end of it. So that's what this is collectively about, is putting us all in position to do it. But this is a one that puts you in position to do it residually, not one time, but to allow us all to continuously put those surge of funds in our households, put those surge of funds in our community, so that we can go buy real estate, so we can expand our businesses, and without doing all of that excess interest on top of it. But even my own personal story, it was like a couple of years ago when we did a cruise with my family. We had went on a tour, and so I think it was a tour of the Bahamas. Yeah, it was in the Bahamas, and they did the tour. And so the tour guide was just explaining to us what it was like for these people to get their homes. And I remember even a few years prior to going to Jamaica, and the homes weren't finished. And I was like, well, why are their homes not finished? They're just sitting there, not doing anything with them. And I will say that the Bahamians, what they did not allow to do is those big banks to come onto their islands and allow them to gouge those people with all that excess interest. They did not allow them to do that. But those big companies were trying to get in there. Those big banks were trying to get in there. And so they would not allow them to do that. And with them not allowing to do that, they had to find other ways to build their homes. But they did build their homes. One of the ways that they did that is through what was either Susu's partners, whatever they called it on their island. That's how they were able to do this. That's how they were able to build their homes. That's how they were able to, keep from having to have these crazy mortgages with crazy interest rates, on their homes, because they learned how to do it amongst themselves. So there are going to be people that are skeptical. That's what it is, but you can't worry about the little man trying to take money from you when it's the big organizations out here just taking your money from you. So we have to see the bigger picture. And even when we're talking to people, we have to paint the bigger picture for them and help them to see that this is so much bigger than what they think it is. And it has the potential, but it has the potential to do this for not just our immediate households, but for households that are around us. If we just learn how to come together, that's simply what it's about. We're not trying to take anything from anybody as much as we're trying to help you get to a certain place in your life, to establish a certain level of financial freedom. So Think about that as you're talking to people. More so paint the vision and the picture more so than getting into technicalities. They can get on a call and understand, the how the flowers work and how the flowers move. But paint the vision when you're talking to people. Ask them, have they heard about family and friend share groups? Talk about, what our ancestors went through when they couldn't qualify for loans. Talk about what they're doing to our community now, where they charge us more interest rates, for buying our homes, or how they're gouging us and doing it with mortgages. If you can help that picture to click in their mind, the rest is easy. So let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye.